Abraham Lincoln, the great emancipator, right? Well, he was, but did you know he was also kind of a segregationist? Like many whites of his time, he just wasn't sure there was a place for blacks in America. Many free African Americans weren't too pleased with their situation either. Men like Joseph Jenkins Roberts. Roberts was a small businessman in Petersburg, Virginia, who chafed at white discrimination. Because of his race, he couldn't grow his business, his friends couldn't find work, none of them could vote, and there was always the danger that they could be kidnapped and sold into slavery. The solution people came up with was colonization, the creation of a new country far, far away that free blacks could call their own. Let's call it Liberia, meaning land of the free. And that's exactly what they did. Now, some African Americans, like Frederick Douglass, objected to the plan. They saw it for what it was, a scheme to deny blacks a place in American society. But plenty disagreed, and for 2 generations from 1821, the so-called American Colonization Society helped thousands of African Americans in moving to Liberia. In 1847, the new arrivals declared their independence, set up their own republic, brought in a constitution and a flag closely modeled on the US. Joseph Roberts saw his dream come true. He got a country of his own, and in fact, he became the first president of Liberia. But wait, this is not the perfect happy ending. Liberia, you see, was not empty of people, and those who had lived in this stretch of West Africa for centuries were treated as second-class citizens by this new American elite. The new arrivals had better weapons and were able to take the best land. They even set up a system of plantation agriculture. It's not unlike what they'd left behind in the American South. Land and resources were also sold off at bargain basement prices to their old friends the Americans, to companies like Firestone Tire and Rubber. So sadly, Liberia became home to a new form of exploitation and racism by the very people who had left America trying to get away from that kind of thing. Now, tensions between the locals and these Americo-Liberians was a big factor in the Civil War that trashed the country after 1989. That's over now. Today, Liberia is a fairer place, but it's still very poor, and that's the main reason why it's been so hard for them to cope with Ebola. Liberia still has close ties with the US though. Why? They even put a picture of the great emancipator on a postage stamp in 2009. I'm Chris Woolf, history guy at PRI's The World, and if you have any questions about Liberia or anything else historical, drop them in the comments below.